Hi, I'm Shauna Fischhaber with VA Disability Group, and today we'll be discussing the additional benefits within the state of Missouri that are available to veterans who have a 100% rating with the VA. We'll also be discussing a few other benefits that veterans should be aware of. We understand that navigating all the available options can be overwhelming, and we hope this information will help simplify the process and point you in the right direction to take advantage of these benefits. Visit our website where we will have more detailed information as well as links to applications. We'll have that in the description box below. Missouri has 7 state veterans homes. Eligibility is based on clinical need and setting availability. Each state establishes its own eligibility and admission criteria for its homes. In Missouri, to be eligible, you must have resided in the state for more than 180 days, have a discharge status of other than dishonorable, and require long-term health care services. We recommend that you talk with a VA social worker near you about eligibility requirements and to create a payment plan. Missouri has 2 national cemeteries and 5 state cemeteries. National burial benefits include a grave site in any of the VA national cemeteries with available space, opening and closing of the grave, perpetual care, a government headstone, marker, or medallion, a burial flag, and a presidential memorial certificate at no cost to the family. Burial benefits are available for spouses and dependents as well. Keep in mind that state cemeteries eligibility is similar to national cemeteries, but may include residency requirements. Military retirement, as well as survivors' benefit payment plans, are tax-free. The Missouri Department of Revenue has a military liaison to assist service members and their families with questions about Missouri income tax and other issues. For more information, you can contact the Missouri Department of Revenue. We will have that contact information on our website. Missouri offers a tax credit to some 100% disabled veterans for a portion of the real estate taxes or rent paid for the year. The maximum credit for renters is $750 and for homeowners is $1,100. The credit amount is determined by the amount of real estate taxes or rent paid and the total household income. We recommend that you consult with your local tax assessor for more information. Annual filing is required, so you may want to mark your calendar. Missouri residents who are former POWs with a 100% permanent and total rating with the VA are exempt from paying all property taxes on property used as a homestead. Keep in mind this exemption is not administered through the Missouri Department of Revenue. However, they have a military liaison available to assist. You can also contact your local county assessor's office for assistance. Eligible veterans can receive 1 free set of disabled veterans license plates. Specialty plate fees, transfer fees, processing, and replacement fees will be waived. For veterans who require the use of disabled parking, a wheelchair accessibility symbol can be requested. Additional documentation and a physician statement will be required for this designation. These plates typically require a 4-year certification requirement for renewal. However, veterans with a permanent disability with the VA are exempt from this requirement. We recommend that you contact your local DMV for additional information and to learn what documentation will be needed. Missouri offers a wide variety of educational benefits to resident veterans as well as their dependents. It is important to note that state educational benefits can often be used in conjunction with the national educational benefits, such as the DEA program. If you're interested in learning more about the DEA program, make sure to check out our national benefits video. The Missouri Returning Heroes Act requires all state colleges to limit the cost of tuition for combat veterans. Tuition for certificates, associate, and bachelor's degrees can be no more than $50 per credit hour if completed within 10 years of the date of the combat veteran's last discharge from service. For graduate degrees, the tuition must be limited to no more than 30% of the cost of tuition and fees. There are residency requirements as well as GPA requirements that must be met. To be eligible, applicants must have served in combat after September 11, 2001 and be honorably discharged. The War Veterans Survivor Grant is awarded to 25 students annually to assist with tuition, room and board, and the cost of books at participating public colleges and universities. The grant is awarded to the children and spouses for veterans whose deaths or injuries were the result of combat action or who are rated at 80% disabled or higher with the VA for injuries sustained in action after September 11, 2001. The amount awarded varies based on the tuition at the school of attendance. The eligibility and application processes are quite extensive, and we have several links on our website that will help determine your eligibility and if your school participates in the grant program. Applicants are ranked first by renewal status and then by earliest complete application received date. So turn in your application in a timely manner. Missouri helps resident veterans be hired for state jobs by giving them a 5-point preference on state applications and exams. Veterans with service-connected disabilities receive a 10-point preference. Certain spouses of veterans may also be eligible to receive the same preference points as their qualifying veteran would receive. Active duty or retired service members can get a waiver of the skills testing portion of a CDL. You must have a minimum of 60 days active duty driving experience in a commercial motor vehicle during your military service within 2 years of applying for the waiver to receive this exemption. You must still complete the required knowledge examinations for the commercial driver's license class being applied for. Certain honorably discharged military veterans may hunt small game or fish without a permit, except for deer and turkey. Qualifying veterans only need to carry a letter from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs with them. Honorably discharged veterans who have a 60% rating or higher, POWs, and patients assigned to a Warrior Transition Brigade are eligible. Veterans are also encouraged to contact one of Missouri's 4 trout parks to participate in free fishing events held specifically for servicemen and women. Thank you so much for joining me today to discuss the ancillary benefits for disabled Missouri veterans. Check out the description box below for related links and to access other helpful tools on our website.